Okay, let me explain what happened recently. So, as you guys know, about 20 years ago, I decided to retire Koopa for running from my channel. Oh, let's get like a nice little let's get like a nice little shot of me landing. Let's go. Ooh, nice little. Ooh, that's beautiful. As you guys know, 20 years ago, I decided to retire Koopa for running from my YouTube channel. Recently, however, there was this new trick that was found in the Cascade Kingdom, which broke the Cascade Kingdom Koopa freerunning. It saves like 3 seconds. So, I'm actually going to return to the Cascade Kingdom to do this new trick in a Koopa freerunning run to try to see if we can improve our time by a pretty solid amount. You know, because it only makes sense. It's like the entire route has changed. It's as if it's like a brand new kingdom. So, we're going to do that. It's also really, really hard to do, and it'll make for some pretty interesting content, I think. What we should do first is we should probably watch the new video on this trick. Right here. So, this is it. So he just says, I'm sorry for the poor quality. Twitter clips always have bad quality. Pretty much just comes up here, and instead of going to the left, he does this, and just breaks the entire kingdom. I know it's hard to see. I'll explain it. So you have to do a triple jump on this platform right here. 100% necessary. And then he does a pretty precise dive onto Cappy. Jumps. Goes off the wall, and then dives on that little tiny spot right here. There's one small spot which you can barely land on. Jumps up, wall jumps, and then just goes directly to the finish. And it saves a bunch of time over the old way of doing it. So, we're going to try to do this today. We're going to see if we can pull it off. It's a pretty cool trick. I'm going to check right now to see what my leaderboard time is at the moment. Okay, so... Oh, it's called, I changed my username. I changed my file name to play file. So we're 216th in the world with 14 seconds. If we were to get this in a run, I think we would definitely get top 100. We would get a really, really good placing on the leaderboard. Look at that, the odd one's out. It's number 2. Look at that, it's so cool. Yeah, it's kind of complicated. So I think that the best strategy right now is to just pretty much just practice this thing without even going into Koopa freerunning. Because this is a hard trick, man. I don't even fully understand it. We want to do a triple jump here. Can you even do it here? This is going to take quite a while. I'm here as a French. It's hard to catch one of my streams. Welcome, French person. Welcome. Dude, I love the French. My dad was born in France. I'm French. I'm a French person. I'm also like Irish. I'm like 20 different things, man. But I definitely want to go to French someday. I recently got my passport. Can't wait to visit France. I was talking to one of like the top speedrunners, and he said that this trick is like the most precise trick in the entire game now. I don't know if that's true. That sounds kind of crazy, but it probably is, and it's probably gonna take me absolutely forever to try to get this. Which is really weird because this entire speedrun, this entire thing is like once we just make this once in a run, I win. It's like I just need to make this thing once in an actual run. Pearson, what are some tips I'd have for new streamers? Ooh, some tips for new streamers. Honestly, dude, I'd say ask yourself why you want to be a live streamer in the first place. That's the first question you need to ask yourself. You guys, I'm going to give you guys some great, you know what, life advice time. While I practice this little speedrun trick right here over and over again and continue to fail, I'm going to give you guys life advice. My number one piece of life advice is figure out what your why is in life. Figure out what it is that you want. Figure out what it is that motivates you, okay? You need to ask yourself those types of questions. You need to ask yourself what your motivations are and what you value, and make sure that there's solid motivations and values. What's the reason you want to live stream? Is it because you want to make a bunch of money? Well, guess what? If you just want to do something to make a bunch of money, then you're not going to be happy, okay? Because I'm going to tell you something, money does not equal happiness at all, okay? I know so many people that have so much money, and they are completely miserable and sad and depressed, okay? I also know a lot of people... Okay, we actually made it on there for a second. So it turns out that when you do make it on there, you need to jump right after. You can do something for the money to the point where like you want to make a living off it and have like a good, secure life. But like wanting to just make a bunch of money for the sake of making a bunch of money and like getting a bunch of cool stuff that's like useless, that's the part that just doesn't make sense in my eyes. Better doing stuff you really like doing than stuff you don't really like for money. That's kind of the point I was trying to make. It's like, You can do a lot of things in this world. Do something that you enjoy. The thing is, here's the other issue. It's like, I think there's a lot of different jobs where you can find enjoyment out of it. But what you really need is like purpose and meaning and value and the ability to grow and help others. If your job allows you to do that, then you should be able to find happiness in it eventually. Every single time we go for that dive, we need to spam the jump button so that on the off chance we actually get on, we can jump up and then do the trick. So, let's just do keep running now and fail over and over and over again until we finally make it. Aim for the leaf. Gotcha. Do I have any tips on getting good? Practice. That's not how I want to do that. We're gonna do 1, 2, 3. Ooh, this is gonna be tough. This is gonna be rough. I've been binging a lot of my videos. People said that my videos are very bingeable. Chat, would you agree with that? Do you guys think that I have very bingeable YouTube videos? I've heard that so many times. I've heard that by so many different people. Like, I always binge all your videos, like it's a Netflix series. Yes? Okay, most people are saying yes. What do you think makes my videos bingeable? Do you guys think that do you think that, like, other YouTubers have bingeable YouTube videos? Man, that's so interesting. What is it? What makes a YouTuber bingeable? The comedy aspect. Good editing. Thank you! Somebody understands my editing. See, here's the thing with my editing. I don't give a shit about all the dumb effects that people throw in their videos, but you guys know how much time I put into, like, I put so much time into comedic timing for my editing and creating, like, a really, really good narrative. Most people don't even realize how much time I put into it, but I put, like, all of my time into it. I think that's what makes my videos so rewatchable and good. Like, most YouTubers don't do that, and they don't understand that. And I think that's key. That is so important. Pearson, you read this message, on your next attempt, you will make the jump, but if you fail after, you make the jump not. What does that mean? We're gonna get it right now. This is it. So close. So close. Best shower temperature? Yo, that's an amazing question. Today, I had it on like super duper hot because I was like just freaking out. I was like, I need something hot and spicy and juicy. But the best temperature I heard is slightly below warm. That's what I heard from the internet. For like your body, like for your physical health. But I mean, which one feels the best? Obviously super duper hot. Okay. Note to self. Hold the jump button down longer. We got so close there, dude. We got so close. I'm already in a deep, deep depression. I'm literally on the verge of wanting to die. Alright, here's what I recommend you do if you're on the verge of a deep, deep depression. Honestly, get a therapist. That's all I can really recommend. I could give you other recommendations, but getting a therapist is probably the thing that will save your life the most likely. Get a therapist, dude. Guys, I used to have a therapist. Therapy literally saved my life. If I didn't have therapy, guys, it'd be over. There's nothing wrong with therapy. People try to give therapy this horrible, horrible stigma. I'm telling you, therapy... Do you want to be happy? You want to be a happy person? See a therapist, okay? Just do it. Don't let your dreams be dreams. I know there's an insane amount of mental pain and you're so confused and lost and scared and terrified and it's the worst feeling 24/7 all days of the week and it feels like it's never, ever, ever, ever going to end. The least you can do for yourself and those around you is to just try it. Just try to get a therapist, see what happens, test it out. Maybe it'll work. Maybe it'll work. Why not try, you know? You don't want to keep living like this. It sucks. Happiness does exist, even if you can't see it. I know it feels so hopeless. Try therapy. Try it. Either go to therapy or become a therapist. Dude, most therapists have therapists. Because, so my mom is a therapist, and she has a therapist. And I asked her why. I was like, okay, so what just happened there? We did it. But that felt like a really, really slow run. I feel like I could do that way better. That didn't feel good. That didn't feel good. What time did we get? Oh my goodness. We got 79th from that. Microvita's number 76. We could totally do better. We're doing this again. We're doing this again. We're gonna keep going. This is great. I'm just ranting about stupid random therapy stuff. And here I am, getting PBs. Who's my YouTube rival? I don't have a YouTube rival. Small Ant, but he doesn't know Fearsome exists. Fearsome knows that, I mean, Small Ant knows I exist. Dude, I literally hung out with Small Ant in real life. We played some Super Mario Odyssey together. It was like 2 months ago, alright? We're both completely aware of the other person's existence, alright? We were great friends. I absolutely love that man. I love him as if he's my brother. I love Small Ant 1 on probably even more than brothers, dude. Honestly, kind of like my husband in a weird way. Like, that's how much I love him. Except we're not husbands. Like, in a completely straight way. I love him as my husband. If that makes sense. Please don't send that to him. Please don't clip that. Thank you. I watch anime? No. Never watched it in my entire life. Actually, yes. No, I do watch anime. I watched, like, the first season of Avatar: The Last Airbender. So, yes, I do watch anime. I didn't mean to quit. I did not mean to quit. Avatar isn't anime? Pretty sure Avatar's anime. Pretty sure it's anime. Kind of is. I mean, look at it, dude. It's anime. I was in 7th grade. There was this girl in my class that was absolutely obsessed with anime. And our teacher, we were like going over like the Japanese part of the world. So our teacher was showing us like Japanese culture. And she was showing us anime. And apparently the anime that our teacher showed us wasn't real anime, according to this girl in my class. This girl had a mental breakdown from the fact that the teacher wasn't showing us real anime. She literally had a mental breakdown. She freaked out and then she left the classroom. She just walked out. Over the fact that the anime our teacher was showing us wasn't real anime. And I was sitting there as a clueless 12-year-old, 13-year-old, however old you are in 7th grade. And I was just like, man, I'm supposed to marry a girl one day? Like, are you serious? Like, this is kind of terrifying. I was kind of scared. I was like, I don't know if I want to do that. I was kind of freaking out. I was like, man, maybe I should be gay, dude. That's when I started thinking. That's when it was going on in my head. I was like, man, maybe this wasn't the right idea. Thank you, everyone. I should check my place on the leaderboard. I already did. We're like already top 100. We're already like 72. Yes! That was such a good run! That was absolutely beautiful. There's no doing better than that. That was nearly flawless. That was nearly flawless. That was fantastic. Somebody clip that. Clip that. Somebody clip it. Go clip it. What placing did we just get with that speed run? Let's find out, chat. Let's find out what time we just got there. 75th? We did better than Microvita. Dang. I'm happy, dude. I'm happy. I am very much happy. Wow. That's nuts, dude. That's nuts. Top 100. Top 75. Better than top 100. Let's watch it over.